On the night of July 5th, 1777, General Arthur St. Clair evacuated Fort Ticonderoga after realizing they did not have enough men to defend the fort. On the morning of July 6th, the British discovered the fort had been abandoned, and on July 7th, a British force that gave chase caught up with the rearguard element in Hubbardton, Vermont, in a battle that claimed the lives of up to 200 men.
Oh, there we go, we're recording.
So, it's October 13th, 2023, approximately 10:30 at night. We're doing that in Ghost Society. We're doing our first ever investigation here at the Hubbardton Battlefield. We decided to start the
So Friday, October 13th, 2023, Green Mountain Ghost Society did their first paranormal investigation at the Hubbardton Battlefield. As mentioned in this video, we started our investigation going around the perimeter of the building on the site of the Hubbardton Battlefield to take photos. A 35mm film camera was used in case we captured anything of interest. That way we would have negatives if we were lucky enough to catch any evidence of the paranormal while taking these photos. Having film negatives make it harder to dispute the evidence.
Well, I think it's good to film it so that way if you do catch anything. Line us over here from this camera.
Oh, we're good.
See if I can. Ooh, I lost that in.
So this was a strange part of the investigation. As you can see, Dean's talking about how we're getting EMF spikes. However, I could not get the audio to transfer with the video for unexplained reasons. We then decided to go with a spirit box session. Numerous questions were asked, including what is your name? Our investigator, Jared, thought he heard the name Joseph come through. I then asked, once again, what is your name? And Jared felt that he heard a response of no. I then asked, how did you die? And Dean felt that he heard fight come through the spirit box. So we actually had 3 possible intelligent responses during the spirit box session, but the audio from the camera would not come through when we were editing the video. On top of EMF spikes and possible intelligent responses on a spirit box, we also had to recently change the batteries in the IR camera as they drained within minutes. It should be noted that they were brand new batteries just bought for the investigation, and they were name brand batteries at that. After we changed the batteries, we did not have a similar issue occur. Alright, is anybody here? If so, can you talk into this device that I'm holding in my hand with the light?
We got activity 2.6. It just jumped to 2.6 and it just went up 1 degree.
I am feeling it, man. I am feeling it.
That night.
So right now, we're at the remnants of the foundation of the old Selleck property. And we have several trigger objects set up. We're probably not going to be able to see those level cameras. We have a trail camera set up that will activate. And I'm just going to wave to it. Hello. Hi. Yep, so it just blinked. And it took a picture of me. So we have whiskey with one of our.
We got rum.
Rum.
Spiced rum.
Spiced rum. Spiced rum.
Rum was the main thing that was around back then.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting some flickering over here. Yeah, we got some spiced rum. So that's one of our objects. We have our ear correct wrought iron nail, our spoon, which is also an original artifact from nearby area, and we also have the musket ball.
And the trigger tool, which once after it's turned on and starts lighting up, it'll turn off, and at that point it won't flash on again until something touches it.
Alright, and we're gonna test that. So it actually has to take quite a bit of movement in order to get it to turn on too. I gotcha. Yeah, so as you can see, it takes a lot of movement to do that. So if something touches it and goes off, then it really needs some movement. So
so we are here at the John and Sarah Selleck property, former property where they live, and
11:41 p.m.
11:41 p.m. We had set several artifacts on the post around their property. Okay. But we are on the other side here, and we are trying to communicate with you. Did John and Sarah live here? If John and Sarah are here, can you answer me?
Are any of the other Sellecks here?
yeah. John and Sarah, who took your house? And why did you have to leave? Who was in your house? Who shouldn't have been there? And were you able to come home?
Did anyone else die on this property?
If so, what's your name? If you talk into this little box, it'll help us hear you. How did you die? What can we do to help you?
If so, what's your name? If you talk into this little box, it'll help us hear you.
So, as we previously mentioned, we're at John and Sarah's Selleck's property, and we are now going to be conducting a spirit box session to see if we get any communication with either John or Sarah or anyone else who was around or lived on this property. I do have the EMF detector on, and it's reading zeros at this point. You can slightly see on the camera here, we're at zeros.
So we also have the spirit box here. So we took 2 pictures before the spirit box even started. And so we're at an interesting advantage because we actually have a radio relay tower that's not too far from here. So radio service is not an issue. So we're going to try and get this starting to record. Let's see. So we're recording right now. Let's see. First time using this, so it's going to take a little bit of a... There we go. Alright, so we're recording right now. So the thing we're going to do is we're going to try to ask questions and see if it'll answer us. So it's going through the entire FM frequency right now. So the principle is try and have them reach out to us through it. So we do have service, and stations do come first. Alright, let's try it. Whose cabin does this belong to? That. Does this cabin belong to John and Sarah Selleck? It seems like we're not getting anything particularly specific quite at the moment. Was this cabin taken away from John and Sarah Selleck and used by the British and German soldiers?
Was this house used as a medical center of sorts to treat wounded soldiers?
I haven't heard him now.
Oh wow, that's a mountain.
You want to go to him?
Is there anybody here that wants to make contact? Let us know what your name is. How did you die? Did you fight for the British or the Revolution? I think it was Dean moving.
No, it sounded like voices from that way. Like towards the field.
I feel like I keep hearing that once in a while too. Please let us know that you're here. If you don't want to use the box in my hand, you can touch this ball next to the rub. I got something towards the end, I thought. Did you hear it?
You got something twice.
If you're here, can you just make some kind of a sound? A tap? A bang?
I think we have an animal in the woods. Left side. If there's anyone here with us, can you please tell us your name?
heard something.
Yeah, there's something to the left.
No, like a... I don't even know.
You smell that?
Yeah, I do smell something.
Smells like something's burning, doesn't it?
It does. We're not super close to any house.
No, it smells like it's right here. It
Like
smells...
a freshly extinguished campfire almost.
Or black powder.
You think
I
it
was
smells
thinking
like black
that.
powder?
That smells like wet black powder. That is strong. I still smell it. Wow. Are we recording this?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I can smell this. Are we getting anything on EMF?
No, zeros.
It's weird.
I do smell that though.
Yeah.
It smells stronger this way,
Hmm.
I think. Come stand over here.
Yeah. Yep.
Tell me if it smells stronger.
Yep. Still recording. Still recording audio.
Do you think it smells stronger?
Are you wearing cologne?
No.
No. Hmm.